And so is the one in the,
They would never do that.
blue hoodie.
Yeah.
And-
I'm just starting to be there. They're like, yeah.
The dude in the safety.
Yeah, they'd be like.
Yes, that's.
I don't know what advice.
I don't.
Give me the evil eye.
It seemed like.
I said that. I always get my alcohol mixed up. Stand up, access with me and we'll do that.
Yeah.
Not really.
I was acting.
No, she said she was no, because I asked, I was like, you're my boy. Name it. And she said that was it's not yet.
And for a while.
But he can possibly get rid of that. Even. I just bring it back.
Starting off pretty good.
Sorry.
Chris, you know,
That's fine.
Well, geez.
Their defense.
Call the city council meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance.
Rose here. Burbank here. Green here. Arsano
Here.
Tremblay here. Anderson here.
Do you have any additions, corrections, deletions to the agenda this evening?
Move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
All in favor? All opposed? Right, do we have anybody that would wish to make public comment this evening? If you're on with us via Zoom or online, you'll have to raise your virtual hand and the clerk will help you. In line. That's perfect. But anybody here, in the audience, oh, one, please.
My name's Megan Rhodes and you need me to say my address?
Just City of Buckley resident.
I am not a City of Buckley resident, although I have a Buckley address. I live about a month over it. However, as we all know, in today's world, what happens in different communities affects all of us. So I wanted to come here today. I am a member of a group called White River Partnership. We work hand in hand with the Pierce County Health Department and meet on the second Mondays of the month at from 10 to 11:30. And we address a variety of focus areas that were identified by members of the community in a summit. So some examples of those would be food justice, transportation. You know, that's a big issue here. We just completed that 3-month quarter on transportation. Dave Morrell and Eric Robertson were able to join us with some of that. And I believe that members of the Buckley City Council, Carbonado and South Prairie are also invited to those. I know they're not the best of times. But I have had sitting on my desk for a while, waiting to read the report that the U.S. Surgeon General made this year on the epidemic of loneliness and isolation, which ties in very closely to the work that we're doing in the partnership. And I thought I would come here today. I don't know if any of you have had the opportunity to read it. I highly recommend it. It's really good. But it also ties in with some of the work that you all are doing right now with your plan, because the physical setup of communities makes a difference for people connecting. And I know that this is work, growth is coming. Personally, I would love to stop it, but I know that can't happen. but given that we can't stop it, now is the time to be thinking about ways that can be managed so that we still have a community that connects to each other. So one of the things that I was thinking about as I drive around is we have lots of what we call now developments. Why are they not called neighborhoods? Well, if you think of a neighborhood and you think of a development, you know why. They have fences around them. Lots of them have gates. They have cul-de-sacs, so they don't connect with the rest of the community. So things like that, creating little pockets of parks, so that people can come together in those areas. So I just wanted to suggest to you that you read this and commend you for the work that you're doing and urge you to just continue to think outside the box. We don't have to develop the same way that Bonnie Lake has, or Federal Way, or South Hill. Be different. We can retain our small town. We can still have that sense of community here and also manage growth. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Here tonight, Carolyn Robertson Harding on behalf of the Buckley Chamber of Commerce. 2 items for you. One is good news. The Pierce County Council passed ordinance number 2023-69, which is an opportunity for our small businesses in our community to be able to apply for a security grant, strengthening and security grant program, which is ARPA money. They'll have $1 million for that. You can, you're eligible as we are because you're in a city under 10,000 people. You cannot have more than 20 employees, and you have to have been in business for 2 years. So last time we worked with Councilmember Morell's office through the chamber to spread the news as wide as we could on the previous grant, and our district, Councilmember Morell's district, received the most money of any of the council members' districts because we went out and knocked on doors literally to get people to apply. We will, as the chamber, do that very same thing again. So we will not hear about this money much more until April when the Economic Development Program will announce it. But it's an opportunity coming, and I wanted to just make you aware of that was something that the chamber will be supporting. In addition, I wanted to comment on agenda item 4A, 2024 legislative priorities under priority 2020, under priority number 3. So I'm sure it's not a surprise to the council or to the mayor that the chamber would not support a property tax imposed by the state legislature. That just is not something we could support. We would, however, like to hear from the voice of the people in this community related to a property tax. We believe that there are reasons why potentially a property tax increase eventually here in this community is needed. And we believe that the people in this community will speak to that by a vote. And that's and finally, I just want to say how excited we are to work with the chamber, to work with the council again in the 2024 session after the new year, and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Anybody else here in the audience will have another opportunity at the end of the council meeting to speak. Public comment. So, anybody else? That's all. meeting agenda.
Mayor, really quick, I just got a text from Chloe Mickelson. She really wanted to thank the police association for all of their support in senior snowing.
Thank you, Chloe. All right. Yeah, that was quite a good event Saturday. All right, I'm gonna move committee reports just to the end. Let's get into the consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Sorry.
The items on tonight's consent agenda are approval of the minutes of the May 23rd, 2023 council meeting, approval of the minutes of the July 25th, 2023 council meeting, approval of the minutes of the September 5th city council study session, and a consultant supplemental agreement for construction management and inspection of the Hinkleman Road Rehabilitation Project.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Favor?
Aye.
All opposed.
All right, the next item on the agenda is an ordinance. It's ordinance number 21-23, end of year budget adjustments.
Move to approve ordinance number 21-23, amending the 2023 city budget.
Second.
And Director Hines is here. Questions and comments?
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Yes, before you, this is our last opportunity to amend the 2023 budget. And before you, you'll see mostly just amendments to the budget that make official actions you've taken previously in the year, whether that's to accept a grant or additional expenditures. We only adjust the budget usually 2 to 3 times a year, even though if you have actions throughout the year. So this kind of accumulates all of those together. And just housekeeping adjustments. We are not allowed by state law to go over any fund and funds appropriation. So anywhere where there may have been items for expenditures that were above budget due to increases in projects, increases in costs. We know all fuel expenses are going up, such things as that. We've made adjustments to those budgets to make sure that those stay in line. So happy to answer any questions if you have them.
Yeah, open for discussion. Anything, anybody? Okay. Thanks, Andy. And this will be a roll call vote.
Will Smith,
Aye.
Anderson. Yes. Burbank.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Green.
Yes.
Arcano.
Yes.
Tremblay.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution. It will be resolution number 23-13, repealing and replacing the city's taxes, rates, and fees schedule.
Move to approve resolution number 23-13, repealing and replacing the city taxes, rates, and fee schedule.
Second.
And Reba or Courtney, for any questions, comments, anybody have any concerns about the taxes, rates, and fees? I know we've been through this recently, so second go around at it. Okay. All right. This is not, okay, all in favor, all opposed.
Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is also a resolution. It's resolution number 23-14, sole source purchase of a used demo ambulance.
Move to approve resolution 23-14, declaring a sole source supplier for a used demo ambulance and authorizing purchase of the same.
Second.
Third, fourth.
We're quick.
Okay, and Olson's not here.
No, but
Scogan is here. If you have any question for those in the audience that haven't heard, we're purchasing a used 2024 ambulance that was a demo or demonstration model at a significant savings in the neighborhood.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Just one thing that I want to add when it says the word used, the vehicle has not been used as of yet, but part of the agreement is that it will be used to be on display at a fire and EMS trade or vendor show. So it will be a new to us vehicle, but used for that specific marketing piece for the company.
Is it Braun?
Yeah, Braun Northwest in Chehalis.
All right, any questions, comments, concerns for chief?
Comments,
No,
good work in pursuing the demo. I know it's saved us a lot of money, plus it matches the vehicle we currently have, so a lot of long-term cost savings are there. So I want to commend the staff for pursuing this and looking out for our expenses.
Thank you.
thanks Milt for mentioning that. That's, as I mentioned prior, that's not all agencies have that close working relationship with the vendors, so.
Yeah, and just for some history, I know Chief Olson already shared this, but I'm sure he did. This is something that the fire department started researching over a year ago, and the answer was, yeah, it's going to be 18 to 24 months or more. And due to our relationship with this contractor, this vendor, they reached out and said this just became available today. And by the way, there's 3 other fire departments that want it. So we apologize up front for the way that it seemed that we had to expedite this process. That's normally not the way we like to operate, but in order to save tax dollars, thank you for your support.
Thanks, chief. Oh, Ron, sorry.
I would like to say that saving $100,000 on something that a company can use at a trade show, $100,000 saved from the taxpayers is laudable. And my 6 years on this council, I have not ever felt that anybody's asked for anything that wasn't needed or wasn't economical. And this is another example. That's outstanding for the taxpayer.
Perfect. All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I missed you, Ron, there.
You're fine.
Okay. Okay. All in favor,
Aye.
all opposed.
Motion carries. The next item on the agenda is the collective bargaining agreement for IUOE Local 302.
Move to approve the collective bargaining agreement between the city and IUDE, I can't see it, I'm sorry. IUOE Local 302 for January 1, 2024 through December 31, 2024.
Second.
Any questions, comments, concerns? 1-year extension, correct?
I have one.
Oh, yeah, Amanda.
I don't know if it really is. I'm just curious. On the Article 6 on clothing and equipment, when it was added that they're providing one set of quality rain gear and boots. Is there a budget for that? Because rain gear, like getting good rain boots is, it can be anywhere from like 150 to 500. Like, I'm just curious, like, has it been talked about?
It'll be something that the city is responsible for
Got it.
identifying and purchasing, so
Okay.
it won't be up to the individual employees.
Got it. Has that been accounted for? What part of the budget does that part come out of?
It would be out of the utility funds.
Utility funds?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we haven't encountered the need to provide it yet.
Got it. Okay, just wondering.
It
Yes,
used to
Kenny.
be $250 allowance, right?
It's $350.
And they continue to receive that under this 1-year extension, as
Oh.
well as we will provide the rain equipment, one set until it is damaged beyond repair, and then we will replace it.
In addition to the allowance. Okay.
Vehicle allowance only for utility employees
And
parks maintenance and utility.
Okay.
No office staff. Needs rain gear, we hope.
No.
Okay. All in favor,
Aye.
all opposed.
Motion carries.
New business.
You want to ask for a motion and second to cancel the December
Oh.
26th meeting?
I have legislative.
Oh,
priorities
sorry,
here.
I missed that one. I'm
Yep.
sorry. I apologize. Next item is the 2024 legislative priorities.
Move to adopt the City of Buckley 2024 legislative priorities.
Second,
Okay, discussion? We heard from member of the public on this. Any comments, questions, concerns? I know we've been through it a few times in the last quarter, so. All right, seeing nothing, we'll vote. All in favor,
Aye.
all opposed.
Motion carries.
Entertain a motion to cancel the December 26th, day after Christmas, city council meeting for 2023.
Motion to cancel the December 26th council meeting, as all of us will be on the couch.
Second.
All right. All in favor,
Aye.
all opposed.
Motion carries.
All right, we've got some swearing in to do this evening. Here. And you want to do all four at once?
Yeah, you can do all four at once. Just have them each state. You want to hold the microphone and have them each state their name.
Four at once.
Oh. Hop up. Yes. It's up to you. Yeah, you can do one at a time. It's up to them. Denise is ready to go. Let's do one at a time. Amanda.
We all think.
Yeah.
All right. I know, that's crazy. That's you guys.
See if we can get this.
You're totally. Where do you want me to?
It's just anywhere here, I guess, or. Yes, preferably. Okay, we'll try and get through all this here. I should have practiced this more. So we'll start here. The 12th day, this is the 12th day of December 2023. There appeared before me.
Brandon Green.
And then I state your name, do solemnly swear.
I, Brandon Green.
Yeah. Sure. Should we just go one at a time? Okay, we'll get through it. So, swear or affirm that I am a citizen of the United States,
Or affirm that I am a citizen of the United States,
the state of Washington, and the city of Buckley,
state of Washington, and the city of Buckley,
that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States,
the Constitution and laws of the state of Washington,
the Constitution and laws of the state of Washington,
and the laws of the city of Buckley,
and the laws of the city of Buckley,
and to the best of my judgment, skill, and ability,
and to the best of my judgment, skill, and ability,
will truly, faithfully, diligently,
will truly, faithfully, and diligently,
and impartially perform the duties of the office
and impartially perform the duties of the office
of council member for the city of Buckley,
and council member for the city of Buckley,
Washington,
Washington,
for the term of January 1, 2024
for the term of January 1, 2024
through December 31st, 2027,
through December 31st, 2027,
as such duties are prescribed by law.
as such duties are prescribed by law.
Oh, yeah, so I need to sign the one that he signed, yes, please.
You want to invite the.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody, Connie, would you like to have your family come up? Start with Connie, and if you want to take pictures or have the family up with this.
Got her whole family here. Grandson's bigger than me now.
Yeah, with the city of Buckley in the background.
Right here, if you guys would like to hear. We're doing this. Logo in the back. Oh, it's on.
How are you doing?
Oh, Mary, you're not gonna stand in the back?
Proud family.
Did Denise and Steve want to come up and get a picture?
You went like this.
Said he didn't want to come watch you get, bring the kids.
You gotta, you big crowd, that's fun.
Yeah.
Wait first.
Love that you guys. Amanda and Brandon, you want to take a pic?
No.
Brandon, you too.
All right. And last but definitely not least, we have council member recognition. I have a couple different things. I have a certificate of appreciation for Milt Tremblay. And Amy would of course speak if you like.
Oh. This isn't my first rodeo, and I would like to thank the council for the opportunity to sit in the seat and work on the budget and, you know, kind of carry us over. It's been a pleasure to hook back up with a lot of council members and to meet some of the new ones and appreciate for what they do. I don't think people in the audience realize, Connie knows, you know, how difficult the job is because it doesn't matter what you do, it's wrong. People will stop you at Fred Meyer's and tell you what you're doing wrong and, you know, let you know. My wife hated it when I was on the council because it took an hour and a half to get out of Fred Meyer's. So it does that for you guys. So Denise, that's what you got to look forward to. Connie, I'm sure they still grab you when you get by there. And I just want to say, it was my pleasure to go back on. I like that it was a limited term because I am limited and I'm ready to go to Florida. We leave on the 1st and I'm gone. So won't see me for a month, but I will be in the warmth of Salt Springs, Florida for 30 days. So keep an eye on the house. But I do want to thank you for the opportunity to serve again. And people that know me know I love to serve. I love to be a part of the community. And although it may not seem like it, my decisions are based on what's good for us long term. And I know that the rest of the council members think that way. You know, what's the long term may not be best for us, but it might be best for us long term. We'll get a look at that, what this means down the road, because that sometimes we lose sight of that. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Milt. It's a tough job to step into for 6-7 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you again. Appreciate it.
Well, they're waiting for me to leave to undo everything I've done.
You got it.
And I also have a plaque for Lynn for many, many decades of service. I'll read this. Presented to Lynn Rose, thank you for your many years of dedicated service to the city of Buckley. City Council 2010 to 2013, 2014 to 2017, 2020 to 2023, and museum 1981 to present. So.
Been a little lax lately, though.
Don't sit down. Don't sit down yet.
No.
Since we're getting hugs out.
Oh, thank you. And thank everyone else too. The experience has been wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, even when I went home and kicked the cat I don't even own. No, I've just had a inexcusably darn good time, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm gonna get home and I'll think of something. I've worked with some wonderful people, and that's all I can say about it. We have been sincerely dedicated to the community. It's heartwarming to be here. Was gonna do this. It's not only a privilege to be here, but it's I think it's, for me, it was sustaining. I came home really inspired by simple people with simple things to say, but all of it was sincere. And they meant what they said and they wanted to be heard. And I think we all did a good job listening to them and hearing them, I think. And I'm proud of this council. Been a wonderful thing. And our new administrator, we've been a joy to work with. And everyone, it's just too many people. Fire department, the police department, the ex-chief, not the police department. My nemesis, no. No, I should be brief, but anyway, thank you. It's been a wonderful experience for me. Thank you. And I'm available for bar mitzvahs, weddings.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for everything. And we'll be seeing you. This won't be, yeah. I'd love to see you and Martha here.
Another fellow councilman from.
Okay, public comments. We've got another round of public comments for anybody that'd like to speak in the audience. Nobody online, so. With that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn our last council meeting for 2023.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Perfect. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you, council.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you.